A good morning to you. Welcome back to Morning Live for the Sports Desk. My name is Vusiwe Ngobo. Now, this weekend, we'll see a festival of football out at the FNB Stadium with the Carling Black Label Cup taking place, with quality football starting from as early as 9:30 a.m., running all the way to the early evening. Now, there will be 4 teams participating. It would be Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, AmaZulu, as well as Mamelodi Sundowns. To talk to us about this event, we've roped in Stadium Management Managing Director, Mr. Bertie Grobbelaar. Good morning, Bertie. Thank you so much for your time this morning and for joining us on Sports on Morning Live.
Good morning, V.
Bertie,
thank you for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. Let's talk about how fans have been back at the stadium for a while now, and you experienced large numbers, of course, just 2 weekends ago with the Soweto Derby. Let's talk about the numbers that you're expecting now. We are looking at having massive numbers this coming Saturday. Perhaps talk us through what you have done to ensure that the crowds are controlled and that the process of getting into the stadium is seamless.
Yes, we learned a couple of lessons with the Derby again. It's always good to improve with each and every event you host. We're expecting a capacity crowd again. With the Derby, 90,000 odd people in the precinct. So I would say that our main focus for the Derby, except for getting people in safely to the venue and back home safely, was the traffic management. And we worked with a lot of stakeholders led by JMPD in this process to ensure that ingress and egress from the venue is much smoother. And from the feedback we received from the Derby, there was a great improvement in the traffic management.
Let's talk perhaps, Bertie, about some of the challenges that you've had to go through preparing for Saturday, because unlike the Derby or a game of that nature, this weekend you'll effectively be hosting crowds at the stadium for the entire day.
Yeah, everything is double. You can just imagine where security will come in on a normal match day at around 12, and the road closures will be at 11. It's now road closures at 6 o'clock. The security guards coming in from 4 o'clock in the morning. We've got load in with the hospitality and all the other logistical aspects from 2 o'clock on Saturday morning. So a very long day. Yeah, and then you need to bear in mind and take into account where you've got 2 teams, for example, on a derby, it's now 4 of the top teams, or 4 of the top teams voted by the fans to be hosted in the stadium. Logistical issues like change rooms, for example. We need to utilize the old FNB change rooms as well. But yeah, it's all good and everything is under control, and we're looking forward to a really enjoyable day for the fans as well.
And as you look forward to that enjoyable day for the fans, something that is always a concern for a lot of people is the security. Talk to us about the security measures that you've put in place, particularly because we know that 2 weeks ago there was talk about some terrorist attacks that could be taking place in South Africa. Are you prepared for any eventuality in that regard?
Yes, we work closely with the South African Police Services and the National and the State Security Service. So there's an Event Safety and Security Planning Committee that plans all of these aspects. And of greater importance for us on the ground is getting the people safely into the venue. Now, again, the old road.
We do seem to have lost our connection there to Bertie Grobbelaar. He is, of course, the Managing Director of Stadium Management South Africa. And we were just talking about the logistics of preparing for the upcoming Carling Black Label Cup that will be taking place on Saturday. The game starting as early as 9:30 a.m. There are, of course, 4 teams that will be participating. It is Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, as well as AmaZulu. So if you do have your tickets, you know that everything is sorted, the logistics are in place, the security measures have also been put in place. So it really does promise to be a festival of football and also so much more entertainment lined up for the day.